That's right, y'all. Only one way to do it. Cubs, Cardinals, our watch along is beginning. Let's go. Yes, y'all. Yes, y'all. Cubs, Cardinals. It's your boy, Mike Jones, here again for another episode, a live watch along episode of Chicago Cubs Central, as the Chicago Cubs are taking on those St. Louis Cardinals, trying to get back into this series. We got Matthew Boyd on the mound tonight. And I'm feeling good about this game, Cub fans. I know we haven't had much to cheer about over the last couple of weeks, but last couple of games, not the last couple of weeks. We had a lot to cheer about the last couple of weeks. Let me not be spoiled. But I have a good feeling about this game, y'all. I don't know. I think Chicago Cubs are going to pull this one out. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. If you guys think the Chicago Cubs are going to pull this one out, come on in, everybody. Come on in. Join in on the fun. First pitch is 5 minutes away. For all of you that don't know, and for some of you that might know, the Chicago Cubs have struggled with hitting as of late. Once you get past the hold on, I hate when this happens. Let me see here. There we go. Chicago Cubs struggle with hitting once you get into the fifth spot. A lot of that has been Dansby Swanson. And again, Dansby Swanson is back in the fifth spot today, hitting for the Chicago Cubs. And I can't tell you guys why. I don't know why. But like I said, we are hoping that he comes through tonight. It has a big showing. Hopefully he is able to recoup from some of the errors that he's made. Hopefully we have a big game from him. Hopefully have a big game from PCA. Hopefully, like I said, the Chicago Cubs can figure it out, man, and get it together. I mean, like I said, we really need these guys to come through in this game for us, and we are excited about this game. I'm gonna give you guys the lineups here in a minute. Let me get them pulled up. Like I said, go ahead and hit the watch along button. Let me know that you guys are here and that you guys are ready, excited for the Chicago Cubs. First pitch will be underway here shortly. Chicago Cubs rotation we're looking at for tonight. Obviously, Matthew Boyd is pitching. Hold on, waiting for my ESPN app to load on up. It's taking forever. All right, so lineup for today, we got Ian Happ, Kyle Tucker, Seiya Suzuki, Pete Armstrong, Dansby Swanson, Michael Busch, Nico Horner, Matt Shaw, and Reese McGuire. And then for St. Louis, we have pitching. I can never say this dude's name right. I don't know if it's Fried or Freedy, one or the other. Eric Fried, I think is his name. But anyways, and then we have Brandon Donovan, Mason Wynn, Burleson, Contreras, Arenado, Seguiz, Gorman, Pozo, and Hampson. So we're excited for the Chicago Cubs versus the St. Louis Cardinals. Ian Happ is waiting on the on-deck circle to begin for the game once they're ready to go. And like I said, guys, we're going to be here all night. We're going to play some trivia. We're going to might have a guest or two pop in for this game. We'll see what happens. Also, we're going to be talking about trades, potential trades all game long. So you don't want to miss out. Please make sure that you guys hit that like, share, subscribe button wherever you are watching from. Appreciate each and every last one of you guys for tuning in. And again, like I said, the Chicago Cubs are figuring it out. Let's see what we got here. Should be a fun game. Really, really fun game. Hoping it will be. Craig Counsell, I'm telling y'all, he has to be the most stubborn person out there to be willing to freaking continue to throw out this lineup with Dansby Swanson. hitting in that fifth spot after Pete Crow Armstrong, even though Dansby has not shown the ability to drive in those runs. So we'll see what happens. Eric Feedy. I don't know why I put an R on his name. I said Freedy. Eric Feedy. He has a 3.38 ERA and 46 starts since start of 2024. He's a career low 40.8% ground ball rate. He does struggle to get strikeouts. So hopefully the Chicago Cubs can take advantage of that and take their walks, man. This will be a good game to do so. We need it. And once again, we are playing at a damn near empty Busch Stadium where the Cardinals fans, faithful, are not out to support their team, even though they have beaten the Cubs in 2 of their last games. Yeah, I see you, DY, man. No, it's for real. It's a real problem. Dansby Swanson being in that fifth spot because he just struggles to drive in runs, and when guys are on base. I mean, think about yesterday, at the end of that game, at the PCA hit that single and moved Tucker over to third. That was absolutely an opportunity for the Cubs to score and maybe even take the lead, and they didn't. And first pitch swinging, Ian Happ, and it's gone. Ian Happ, first pitch he sees is a home run, and the Chicago Cubs are on the board. First pitch home run. Let's go. Chicago Cubs starting us off right in this game. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, go ahead and put your Cubbies at the put your Cubs emblem at the in the chat, man. I need to see the Cubby signs. He got all of that one too. Good job, Ian Happ. What a leadoff. What a guy. There we go. Cubs not playing around tonight, baby. I told y'all I got a good feeling about this game. Next up is Kyle Tucker. He takes the first pitch for a strike. I'm looking for Tucker to do some damage in this series, but I'm really looking for what he's going to do next series when he's back in Houston. I'm really looking forward to that. I really think he's going to have himself a good series next series in Houston. 288 batting average for King Tuck as well right now. He's doing work, man. Kyle Tucker's doing work. 2-1 is the count. Ooh, they were going to call that was a strike, but that's not a strike. That was outside the strike zone. Let's see what he's got. Let's see what King Tuck has got. Kyle Tucker fouls one back. 2-2 still to count. No, Kyle Tucker got a hold of one, but it's foul. 2-2 still to count. Feedy with 7 pitches so far. Three and two to count. Struck him out looking. Kyle Tucker thought that one was going to miss outside. He did not even swing at it. And that is the first out of the inning. He had to work to get that one too. That one hit right in the strike zone, too. Kyle Tucker definitely wants that one back. All right, the hard hitting, clutch hitting, Seiya Suzuki is up to the plate. He takes the first pitch, and it is in for a strike. Seiya Suzuki is 0-2 on the count. Ooh, nice frame job, but no. 1-2 is now on the count. See what we got. Seiya Suzuki skies one up high. Fly ball out into shallow right and is caught. He is out. 2 outs. Chicago Cubs lead 1-0. Up comes PCA. Let's see what he's got, guys. 273 on the season so far. First pitch outside. Next pitch is outside. Cardinals pitcher might not even pitch to to PCA, which would be crazy, but also you don't want to put him on base and let him wreak havoc running around the bases either. That pitch is in there for a strike. 2-1 to count. This season versus righties, PCA has a batting average of 303, an on-base percentage of, oh my goodness. He hit that one up, skied it, but it will be caught. And PCA is the third out. Ian Happ puts the Chicago Cubs on the board. He does with the solo home run to start the game, and he rose the roof on them too. I don't think this is showing on X like I thought it would. So here I'm gonna go ahead and share it on X real quick. Try to get some more people in on there if they're watching. You guys that are watching, go ahead and share this everywhere. Let them know Chicago Cubs Central is on the air, and we are talking Chicago Cubs, and we are at the bottom and now headed to the bottom of the first inning. Chicago Cubs leading 1-0 already. Chicago Cubs gonna come out swinging in this game, man. Like I said, I don't think this will be one of those games where you have to worry about them coming out to swing. I think they're coming out to prove a point in this game, which is really good for us. So we'll just have to see what happens. All right, we're back, guys. Ready for the bottom half of the first inning. Matthew Boyd is up, tied for a team lead with 10 quality starts, 3 or fewer earned runs. First pitch is in, and it is a strike. He has a career low 6.1 walk rate, too. Second pitch is fouled off. Strike 2. This pitch gets popped up, thrown out at first base is Donovan. 3 pitches it took to get that done from Nico Hoerner and Michael Boyd. Michael Bush, not Michael Boyd. That's really weird. Matthew Boyd. Sorry. Trying to get this up and shared on X. Second pitch up, skied. PCA gets it, grabs it, brings it down. Two quick outs for Matthew Boyd, and he's looking good so far, man. Looking good so far. Like how strong Matthew Boyd is looking so far. 4 pitches, he already has 2 outs. He's coming out to dominate. First pitch in, 94 is a strike right down the middle to Alec Burleson. Second pitch is a foul back. This pitch is grounded right to Nico. Oh, no. And it fell out of Michael Bush's hand. And Burleson will be safe on the error by Michael Bush. It's like it just popped out of his glove. Come on, Bushy. You got to be better than that. Nico Hoerner threw him an easy one. Nico handles it. Maybe he kind of rushed it just a little bit, but it looked like that just kind of popped out of Bushy. It tipped Bushy's glove. It didn't even get into the glove. It tipped it. So the inning will continue. 2 outs, 1 on. Cubs lead 1-0. With Wilson Contreras up. Michael Boyd tries to pick off Burleson at first. And strike 1 to Wilson Contreras. Strike 2 to Wilson Contreras. Let's see if he's got a third in him. Oh, and then that one will go for a ball low. 1-2 to count. Another ball low. He's trying to get him, it looks like, with some type of breaking ball that he just isn't falling for. Trying to get him with a swing and miss to strike him out. I like that Boyd is being aggressive and trying to strike guys out and not necessarily, use his stuff, just trying to overpower these guys. 94, 95, not giving these guys something they can handle necessarily. Second to pick attempt at first. And he got him, struck him out. Sit down, Wilson Contreras. I still love you, Wilson. Chicago Cubs have 1 run, 1 hit, and 1 error. St. Louis Cardinals are held hitless in the bottom of the first as we move on to the second. All right, y'all. We're going to talk about the first potential trade that I'm seeing right now that the Chicago Cubs could be could be looking at. It looks like there's rumor out there that the Chicago Cubs have made the call to the Pittsburgh Pirates about pitcher Mitch Keller. Keller is 29 years old. He's a right-handed pitcher. He has pitched 94 innings with 73 strikeouts and a 4.02 ERA in 16 starts. I know Keller's numbers don't necessarily dazzle you that much, but I think a lot of it has to do with who's playing behind him. I think with more run support coming from the Chicago Cubs, Mitch Keller could absolutely be a piece that the Chicago Cubs could look to add to this team and potentially have success with. Mitch Keller is a dog, man. Real talk. Like, he is not somebody that you could count out. I think he's really good at what he does. So we'll just have to see. Let's see what happens. All right, Dansby Swanson is up to the plate. First pitch, he takes for a strike. He half swung, thought about it, and then thought better of not to swing again. He probably should have. 237 batting average. Second pitch in there for a strike. Dansby doesn't even pull the bat off of his shoulder for that one. I like that feed works quick. I actually really appreciate the fact that he works quick. Oh, that pitch gets away from feed. That is 1-2. DY, I'm right there with you. I like our chances with Boyd tonight, too. He looks sharp. He looks sharp to start the game. But we got to wait till fourth, fifth inning to see what happens. Dansby fouls that one back. 1-2 still to count. Dansby gets a hold of one, skies it out, and it drops, and it falls, bounces into the bullpen. It is an automatic double for Dansby. Good job by Dansby on that one. Way to get a hold of one. Automatic double for him. Raises the roof as he gets to second base. Chicago Cubs looking to do some damage, man. We got a guy in scoring position. Let's see what Michael Busch has now. He's up next. I would love to see the Chicago Cubs score early and often in this game. I mean, the St. Louis Cardinals have pretty much had their way with the Chicago Cubs. First pitch to Michael Busch is taken outside for a ball. Second pitch, I believe Michael Busch fouls for a strike. Another pitch, that's the ball outside for Bushy. 2-1 is the count. That one right down the middle. Michael Busch just tops it, though, and it is hit foul for strike two. 2-2 is the count. Oh, Michael Bush gets a hold of one, and it drops in for a base hit. And Dansby Swanson is headed home. He's going to score. Michael Bush with a single that drives in Dansby. They way to make up for that for that misplay on the last one. 2-0 Chicago Cubs. Another ball hit to the same exact spot almost by Nico Horner, but this time it is grabbed. Nico is robbed of a hit right there. Here we go. Matt Shaw is up. Oh, that was horrible. Matt Shaw reared back like he was getting ready to do some damage on that one. Was not able to do any damage on that one. It was actually low. Matt Shaw swings a hard swing and misses on that one. This next one. 1-2 is the count. 31 pitches already for feed, guys, for the St. Louis Cardinals. Cubs making them work early, and it's hot down there in St. Louis, too, so you already know. He pops one up, and it is caught by the infield. Shaw is out. And now we have Reese McGuire up. You know, Reese McGuire comes up to the plate and he swings pretty confidently. He's has a 2.38 ERA. I mean, a batting average. I'm sorry, a 2.73 OBP. He does have 3 home runs. He does swing and miss at that one as well. Swing and miss at that offering. 1-1 is the count. Michael Bush is over on third. That one outside. 2-2 to count. 2-1 to count. Excuse me. Sorry. Reese McGuire puts a charge into that one, but it is hit foul. 2-2 now to count. I'll tell you what, Reese McGuire has come in and done an admirable job in place of Miguel Amaya, honestly. There have even been people talking about the fact that you should I know it won't happen, but there have been people talking about the fact that you should, DFA Carson Kelly when McGill's ready to come back and to keep Reese McGuire, but I wouldn't go that far. But he's been really good, though. Really, really good. Really, really helped out this Cubs system. 2-2 is the count. Time called. McGuire fouls another one off. 37th pitch for feed in 2 innings. Coming up on his 38th pitch right here. I like the way the Cubs making him work. I do enjoy that. I do. Chicago Cubs will see these same St. Louis Cardinals next weekend in Chicago for 4th of July weekend. A charge is put into that one, and it is gone. Reese McGuire with a home run, his 4th on the season. Chicago leads 4-0. I'm sorry, his 5th home run of the season. Way to put a charge into that one, buddy. Let's go. Cubs starting us off, baby. You guys do realize if the Chicago Cubs win this game that I'm gonna have to start going live every single time so the Chicago Cubs win until they lose, right? I'm kidding about that. I wouldn't actually do that, y'all. Get active in those comments, guys. Let me know your thoughts. Go ahead and put a bear down there for the Chicago Cubs going ahead and winning. I'm sorry, not winning, but for them hitting a home run, another home run in this game. That's right. Here we go. 4-0. You give him Michael Boyd. I don't know why I keep saying Michael Boyd. You give Matthew Boyd a lot to play with here, man. Like I said, with a 4-run lead already. Oh, Ian Happ swings at a bad pitch and strikes out. That ends the bottom of the second, but the Chicago Cubs put 3 more runs on the board at 3 more hits. St. Louis is coming up with Arenado next. Let me fix this score real quick because we're headed to the top of the third. Actually, I'm headed to the bottom of the second. I'm tripping, y'all. I'm tripping. I like this. I like it when the Cubs hit home runs. I like it when they're leading 4-0. I like it all, guys. I like it all. All right, Matthew Boyd is back. Throws out the first pitch, and it is taken for a ball. Second pitch to Arenado is a ball also. 2 balls to Arenado already so far. Arenado puts a charge into 1, but it is foul. That one had Big Mac land distance, but goes foul. I don't know if you guys ever been down to St. Louis to their stadium. I hate that little stupid Big Mac sign, too. I hate it all. Hate the ballpark. I hate everything about it. It's actually a pretty comfortable ballpark to go to as far as ballparks go, baseball parks go, major league parks. Arenado puts a charge into that one, but does not get enough of it. Ian Happ is right under it, and he is out. Matthew Boyd, man, looks strong. Looks really good. 16 pitches so far. One out already in the bottom of the second. Thomas Seguis, the second baseman, is up to bat. He has a 3 first pitch comes up swinging. He has a .313 ERA, one home run, 7 RBIs. Fouls that one off for a second pitch. See if Boyd can get another strikeout right here. We tried to frame it. A little bit off. He tried to go up high on that one. 1-2 the count now. Boyd back to work. Another one headed towards Ian Happ, and he gets him out. Boyd throws a first pitch to Gorman, and it is a ball. Gorman puts a pop-up right to Ian Happ. All 3 outs over there towards Ian, and that ends the inning. Cubs are up 4-0. Kyle Tucker is up to bat next, y'all. Let's look around the scoreboard, y'all. See who else has been doing what this season so far while we're here. So right now, games that happened previously earlier today that have already ended. Padres beat the Nationals 1-0. Angels beat the Red Sox 5-2. The Brewers beat the Pirates 4-2. The White Sox beat the Diamondbacks 7-3. Yankees are leading the Reds 3-0. Mets are beating the Braves 4-1. The Guardians and Blue Jays are tied 3-3. The Athletics lead the Tigers 3-0. The Rangers lead the Orioles 7-0. And of course, our Chicago Cubs are leading the St. Louis Cardinals 4-0 right now. All right, Kyle Tucker is back up. Let's see what we got. All right, Kyle Tucker with the wide stance. First pitch is outside for a ball. Second pitch is fouled off. One and one is the count. Another pitch fouled off. Another pitch outside the strike zone. 2-1 is the count. 46 pitches already for feed. Ooh, that was a strike, but he did not get that call. 3-1 is the count. Kyle Tucker puts a charge into one, and that one is gone. Kyle Tucker puts one in the stands. 5-0 for the Chicago Cubs. That's right. Raise the roof, baby. All Cubs early, 5-0. My goodness. Look at the boys. This is what we knew they could do. Right center field for Kyle Tucker. Raised the roof on that one, too. He looked a little happy. Oh, he's in the dugout. All smiles after that one. Seiya Suzuki puts a charge into one. Oh, just missed a home run. He's going to be caught out and left. Feed is out here struggling. Let's see if PCA could put a charge into one. PCA hits over a ball. He is hustling it out, but he is out at first. 2 outs. 50 pitches already. Dansby Swanson is up now. See what he's got, y'all. Dansby hits one right over to Arenado, just like he did last night, and he is out. 3 outs there. But, of course, King Tuck puts a charge into one. Chicago Cubs lead 5-0. That's right. Cubs are rolling, y'all. Cubs are rolling. I don't lie, man. It's so much fun when the Cubs are playing good and winning and whatnot. That's the 16th homer of the season for Kyle Tucker. His 16th homer. That is also Kyle Tucker's 700 career hit. My goodness. Also, while this is going on, might as well let you guys know the NBA draft is on. Cooper Flag, to nobody's surprise, is drafted first by the Dallas Mavericks. Then after Cooper Flag, we're looking at Okay, who's in the okay, so Cooper Flag, then Dylan Harper went to the Spurs, and then after that, VJ Edgecombe went to the 76ers. I'm looking for the Bulls to make a trade, man. Looking for the Bulls to make a trade. Get up higher in that draft. Chicago Cubs, though, Matthew Boyd is back on the mound and throws a first pitch strike. Oh and 2 is the count right now. Pozo is up. Pozo's a heavy set guy. Goodness gracious. Pozo puts a charge in the 1, and that is going to be the first base hit for the Cardinals. And that's going to roll all the way to the wall, and he'll get a double. And this one is going to sky up in the air. PCA waves him off, and Hampson is out. Out number 1 for the inning. The lineup and rotation will turn over. Chicago Cubs got 1 out, got a man on second. Cardinals going to go ahead and try to drive in this man at second, but Matthew Boyd will look to try to keep him at second base. Brendan Donovan is back up. I don't know how Brendan Donovan could play baseball with all that hair and just like let it flow. Like I know all the hair has to be hot. Like I'd be like dying out there in this weather. First pitch, strike. Chicago's enjoying a 5-zip lead, their largest lead in this series. Next pitch is a foul strike for Donovan. And Donovan puts a charge into 1, but right there for it is PCA. No jogging this time. He made sure he got to that one and made sure that he got him out. That's 2 outs in the bottom of the 3rd. Mason Wynn is up, flat out in the 1st. Boyd tries to throw a curve, and he is way off with that one. Goodness gracious. Second pitch is off as well. Down low, 2-0 to Mason Wynn. Strike down the middle that time for him, 78. Two and 1 is the count. Cubs lead 5-zip. 2 outs. The pitch is swung on and is fouled back. 2-2 is now the count. See if you'll overpower him with a fastball up high. I think you can get Mason Wynn to swing at one of those, and I think you can get him to strike out. Oh, he went low. Wynn didn't go for it. 3-2 to count. Don't lose this one right here, Matthew Boyd. Why do I keep wanting to call that man Michael Boyd? Matthew Boyd. Don't forget, guys, tomorrow, first pitch, 1:15 p.m. getaway game for both Cubs and Cardinals. Both teams will be playing Friday. And Mason Wynn will foul that one back again. 3-2 is the count. And Wynn will hit one. It will be stopped by Dansby, but he has no throw because Mason Wynn is fast. Dansby saved the run right there. That's for certain. Great defense saving that run, but it wouldn't have made a difference had he tried to throw over the first. Mason Wynn was probably already right there. By the time he got up, he had to do a leaping dive on that one to get out in front of that one. Came up with it. There was no play at first base. The inning continues. And we got Burleson up again. 2 men on. First pitch strike. Oh, he tried to do a pickoff on Mason Wynn. Mason Wynn's fast, though. You got to really be quick to try to get him out. Mason Wynn is fast as all get out. Cubs in danger here a little bit. Alec Burleson is no joke. Burleson will foul that one off. 0-2 to count now. See if we can get him with a strikeout here in this inning and get Matthew Boyd back in the dugout cooling off. 38 pitches so far for Boyd. And another foul back. Another foul back. Burleson is battling. 40 pitches so far. All right, boy, let's see what you got. Let's get a strikeout pitch going here. You know he's swinging at everything, trying to protect. See if you can catch with something that maybe is outside the zone. He didn't go for it. Try to throw him something outside the zone, something fast. 93 fastball outside the zone. He didn't go for it. 1-2 is the count. There is a base open, too. You don't have to give in here. Burleson will get caught by Michael Busch, and he will be thrown out at first. Nice play. Say Quads Barkley in the building. What's good, man? He said, who's happy we sent Ben Brown back down? He's definitely not ready. You damn skippy he wasn't ready, and he was costing us too, man. I was like, yo, this is nuts. But shout out Saquads Barkley was good, bro. DY said, "Love when my favorite Cub goes yard." Are you talking about Kyle Tucker? Are you talking about King Tuck? Talking about the man we need to crown and pay? Are you talking about that, gentlemen? Appreciate everybody, man, that's tuning in. Those that have dropped in, dropped out, dropped in, dropped out. I get it. Like I said, it's a lot going on tonight. Appreciate each and every last one of you for being here, though. All right. Yeah, no lie. The Cubs bullpen definitely has been cooking this year. Definitely been doing a good job. All right, we're back to work. Michael Bush quickly singles gets that in the first. That's right, another single. Chicago Cubs not playing around with feed, man. I'll tell you that. They have been all over this guy. They're showing the replay of Nico Horner's home run, first home run of the season. Maybe see if he can get another one. See if he can go long this year, this inning. First pitch is into the dirt for a ball. One and one is the count now after a strike. 54 pitches for feed. He checks in over on Michael Bush. Make sure he stays over there at first. Hold on, y'all. Forgot I had to change that. Swing and a foul back for Nico. 1-2 to count. Another foul back for Nico, protecting the plate. Oh, Michael Bush steals second. Good job, Bushy. Ball in the dirt. Pozo could not come up with it. And the steal. Nico hits one. That looks like that's going to fall up. That is caught. Nico is out, but Bush is over to third. Burleson catches that one in the in the out of bounds territory. Fritos, you cannot come on here and say go Cards. You cannot do that. Shout out to my homie Fritos. Feeds now pitching to Matt Shaw, who has an RNB. That's hilarious. RBI opportunity. He was 0 for 1 with a line out. Come on, Matt Shaw, do something. 60 pitches for feed in the top of the fourth already. Two and 0 to count to Matt Shaw. 3 and 0 now to count to Matt Shaw. Har. Frito says, last time I checked, there's no law preventing me from saying that. You're right, there's no law. But over here on this channel, you get beat up if you say go Cards. You can't talk good stuff about the Cardinals on here. Keep telling you that. Ooh, that was your pitch, Matt Shaw. He misses that one, and it's in for a strike. 3-1. I almost would love to have Reese McGuire come up in this spot. He put a charge in the one last inning. Here we go. Two men on, one out. You know Matt Shaw's going to try to steal second base to get in scoring position. You can almost feel that coming. I feel it coming. I feel it coming, baby. All guards outside of Cooper Flag being taken by the in the NBA draft so far, y'all. This is crazy. Ace Bailey might actually end up falling to the Chicago Bulls, but I doubt it. He'll probably end up getting drafted next because Washington is one of the teams he listed he wanted to go to. Either Washington, Brooklyn, I think, or the Utah Jazz. Sorry, y'all, I'm talking NBA draft that's happening right now as the game is going on. The rest of the fellas are over on playback doing the NBA draft right now. So, but thank all of you that are on here with me watching the Chicago Cubs, baby. That's right. This Chicago Cubs Central, your number one spot for all things Chicago Cubs. All right. Reese McGuire going to try to get another home run, or at least drive in another run or two, hopefully. Stolen base for Matt Shaw. I told you guys he would be moving in the scoring position. Two guys on, nobody out. Top of the fourth, 1-0. Appreciate you, DY, man, for hanging with me, man, for being a part of all these lives, bro. Appreciate it. Reese McGuire is going sky one up into the air. Guys are running. He's called off. And Michael Bush will not try to advance home. Five-0 with guys in scoring position. And Ian Happ is up to the plate. See what he got. See if Ian Happ could put the Cubs even further in advance on this one. I don't lie to y'all. If this starts to become a blowout, we might end it a little bit early. We'll see. Knock on wood. I shouldn't even talk like that because with my luck, the Cardinals will come back and then we'll really be screwed. Top of the fourth, 5-0. Don't forget, guys, 1:15 start time for tomorrow's game. Oh, Ian Happ puts a nice charge into one. That's going to drive in two. Matt Shaw's in. Ian Happ with a 2-run single. 7-zip. Good job, Ian. Way to come through. 2 more runs scored for the Chicago Cubs here in the top of the 4th. We still got 1 more out to go. Cubs really, really, really putting it on the Cardinals right now. And Kyle Tucker is back up to the plate. See what he's got for him. Tucker is 2-0 right now. Kyle Tucker fouls one off, 2-1. Another ball down low for Kyle Tucker. 3-1. Kyle will then foul off another one. 3-2. If you don't get something to hit here, Kyle, take your walk. Take your walk. Don't need to be a hero. Next man up mentality. Let's see what Seiya could get us. Cubs have 7 runs in the 4th inning today. Kyle with a base hit right through the middle. Ian Happ is rolling around. Is he going to score? Or no, he's stuck at third. Quintenberry put on the sign. He'll stop at third. 2 outs, 2 on, with Seiya Suzuki coming up to hit. Good job, Kyle Tucker. He just reared back on that one and gave it a nice drive right out there in the center field. All right, let's see what Seiya Suzuki got. Seiya comes up swinging. First pitch, he fouls off. Ball up high. One and one's the count. Oh, Fee got screwed on that one. That's messed up. That was definitely a strike. But 2-1 is the count. Framing matters in this game. Framing matters, folks. 76 pitches for Feed already. Kyle Tucker moves into scoring position. Steals another base. He has yet to be caught stealing this season at all. Yeah, opposed to those that had no chance of even catching him on that one. Tucker was already halfway there before he even stood up. And Seiya Suzuki is walked with the bases loaded. Wonder if they got somebody warming up in the Cardinals bullpen. 96 bases this season stolen for the Chicago Cubs already. And Marmol is out to relieve Feed of his duties for the evening. Made it 4 innings. Pitching change. While that pitching change is happening, let's go see what's happening over here. Wow. So Trey Johnson was just drafted by the Wizards. Are these teams really finna pass on Ace Bailey like this? This is crazy. He definitely plummeted his stock. Watch the Bulls be stupid and draft him. That's gonna be crazy. We're gonna be horrible. I can only imagine what the fellas over there on the other channel are saying. Shout out to each and every one of you that is a part of this live stream, live watch along with me. Appreciate you guys so much. It means the world to me that you guys are spending your evening with me, supporting the channel, supporting your boy. Chicago Cubs right now leading 7-0. All right, we're back. See what we got. We're back. We're back. We're back. PCA coming up. Bases loaded. PCA hits at first pitch and will be thrown out at first base. That will end the inning. But Chicago Cubs add on more and more and more. 7-0 is your lead. Yes, yes, y'all. Craig Counsell had this to say when talking about the Chicago Cubs' recent struggles. He said, the great part about baseball seasons is it's a ride. It's a roller coaster. It means you're built to withstand the ups and the downs. That's what you should love about baseball, that you're willing to take the ride. So I don't know about y'all Cub fans, but for me, I enjoy the ride when the ride continuously is going up. I don't like the ride when it drops down. I went to Six Flags St. Louis a couple weeks ago, and I was okay as long as the ride was going up. But as soon as that ride went down or around or this way or that way, I'm like, oh gosh, get me off this thing. I hate it. I hate it. But hopefully the Chicago Cubs will have more ups than downs. Matthew Boyd is back. 1 strike already. 2 strikes to him. All right, that pitch is up high. 1-2. 45 pitches for our pitcher, Matthew Boyd, so far. Wilson Contreras calls time, steps out of the box. Wilson Contreras fouls that one back, protecting the plate. Michael Boyd is high on Wilson Contreras. 2-2 is now the count. Did I say Michael Boyd again? Why do I keep saying that? Matthew Boyd. Matthew Boyd. And Matthew Boyd sends one. Wilson Contreras. And that's foul. Almost a home run. Just a little bit short. Wilson didn't like that one. He wanted that one to be gone. Who's better of the Wilson brothers? Is it Will? It's hilarious. You can call it both Wilson or Wilson and William. Who's better of the Contreras brothers, Wilson or William? I feel like so far Wilson has had the better career. As far as players, though, I feel like William is a better player today than Wilson. Wilson was my man when he was with the Cubs, man. I love Wilson Contreras. I kind of really want the Cubs to keep him, but I'm also kind of happy they didn't because he went through a real rough patch in St. Louis after everything went down and he signed here. Strikeout number 1 for Matthew Boyd for this inning. And up next is Nolan Arenado, who will take a strike on a curve. Oh, he got him. Can he get him out? Got him. Beautiful play. Wow. Very, very, very good. Beautiful play by Matt Shaw. Nolan Arenado hit one that was fair territory, but was squirting out, was squirting over out into the out of bounds territory, foul territory, and literally Matthew Shaw reaches, grabs that, saves it, and then throws out Nolan Arenado. He almost looked like Arenado on that play with the way he played that defense. Beautiful. One and one is the count. 2 outs. And that pitch is skied up by Seguiz. And out. Out number 3, Chicago Cubs leave the Cardinals scoreless 7-0 as we head to the top of the 5th. Mario Mendoza says that William Contreras is better than Wilson. Hey, listen, I would not disagree with you on that. Would not disagree with you on that one bit. DY says, my favorite Cubs are PCA and Tucker. Well, I mean, yeah, those could be your favorite Cubs for this year. Who are your favorite all-time Cubbies is what I'm trying to find out. That's what I'm trying to find out. Frito says, some say that the most important part of building, that's the most important part of building a house. Fritos, shut up. Y'all, Fritos is one of my best friends. Shout out to the man. Say quads. I want Bulls to draft Mulak so bad. Let's check back in. Let's see what's going on with that draft real quick while you guys are here with me. Looks like it's the Pelicans' turn. They draft another guard, Jeremiah Fears. Bulls might mess around and get who Ace Bailey. That would be crazy. Cubs catchers, y'all, so far have 18 home runs from 3 different Cubs catchers. Kelly has 9, Reese McGuire has 5, and Miguel Amaya has 4. Dansby Swanson is up to the plate. It's 1-1. Dansby will foul that one off. What is Dansby swinging at or running at? Is he going? Wow. Dansby fouled one back, or no? I think he did. Did he even hit that? I'm waiting for them to say if Dansby hit that or not. I don't think he hit that. I think the ball went under Pozo's glove, and so Dansby went to third. He actually struck out on that, but Dansby went to first. Dansby Swanson is at first base, y'all. Where Michael Bush up. And there's a strike from Bush. 1-0. 0-1, I'm sorry. Pitch in the dirt. 1-1 to count. Michael Bush scoops that one out. He is 2 for 2 on this game so far. 1-2 in this count. Ooh. Fouled another one off. 1-2 still to count. Michael Bush stays alive. Fouls it off again. Well, no, that's not a foul. Oh, wow. And Michael Bush will be safe on a little tapper right in front of the mound. The catcher lost it, could not see where the ball was. Dansby Swanson will advance, as well as Michael Bush is now on first. Nobody out, 2 on. He check swing that one. Wow. That's crazy. That is insane. And that will bring up Nico Horner. Nico is throwing the pitch outside of the strike zone. Now that one's thrown in there for a strike. 1-1 to count. 2 men on. Nobody out. Top of the 5th inning. Cubs lead 7-zip. Nico puts a charge in the 1, and you're going to play that on a bounce. And the bases are loaded. That's right. Bags juice, y'all. Let's see what the Cubs have in store. For Matt Shaw coming up next. Let's see what Matt Shaw has. Matt Shaw will hit one, and they will only get one. A run will score. Dansby Swanson scores. It is now 8-0. 1 run scores. Man advances to third, and Matt Shaw is on first. Nico Horner is out at second. Cubs now lead 8-0. Reese McGuire is up already with a 2-run homer. 1 for 2, looking to drive in another one. First pitch is in for a strike. Reese McGuire check swing. That's a strike. 0-2. At least going to get Ian Happ up to swing one more time. See, hopefully he can drive in some more runs. Reese McGuire strikes out. Ian Happ now biting from the right side. Cubs have scored in every inning of this game. 1-3, 1-2, 1. And they're trying to add on more here in the 5th. Cardinals have not had one clean inning this game yet. Three RBIs in the game for Ian Happ. Ian Happ skies one. Is it going foul? Yeah, that's out of there. Foul. Wilson Contreras wasn't even trying for that one. Let's see what we got. 1-2, Ian Happ. Ooh, I think he went for that one. Oh, no. Safe. Nice. Did not swing. 2-2 on a low ball. I thought he swung out. I thought he struck out on that one. Another pitch high. 3-2 to count now. Definitely don't want to load the bags with Kyle Tucker coming up, but it looks like this pitcher just might be on the brink of doing that. We'll see what happens. 3-2 to count. Ian Happ calls time. Fixes his gloves. And he has walked. Pitch low into the dirt. And Kyle Tucker is coming up with the bags juiced. Opportunity to get a lot of RBIs right here, King Tuck. Let's see what you got. King for the Cardinals is struggling currently. 23 pitches, 2 outs, and just and one and he's only in the second inning pitching. Ball to the first pitch. Second pitch is a foul strike. One and two now. Tucker did swing through that one. And Kyle Tucker strikes out. Cubs do add on 9 hits, 8 runs, one error in the game. Cardinals have zero runs, 2 hits, and one error also. I don't know why I can't talk, man. I think I'm tired. Tripping. We head to the bottom of the 5th, y'all. See what's going on here. We'll head to the draft now, y'all. Check in on the NBA draft, see what we got going on. Igor Denham was chosen by the Brooklyn Nets, and then Colin Murray Boyles was chosen. He's the only forward outside of Cooper Flagg that has been chosen in this draft. The Rockets are on the clock now. They have a trade from Phoenix via Brooklyn. It's the Rockets, the Blazers, and then the Bulls at 12. All right, y'all. Cubs are back up on the out on defense. Gorman is up, and Gorman will single over into a right field. All right, let's see what we got, y'all. Yohel Pozo is 1-for-1 with a double, coming up for his second go around. First pitch, swing and a miss. He took a big chop at that one. Next pitch offering is outside. 1-1 is now the count. Next pitch is hit in the air, but right to Kyle Tucker, who gets him out. And Gorman scurries back to first base, so he's not thrown out. All right, Hampson is up 1-0 right now. One and one. Nice slider right here to get Boyd out of this inning. I think it'll be great. Great for morale for the team, I think, guys. The Houston Rockets with the 10th pick in the draft pick. Come on. Cubs aren't gonna get that double play, but they will get the out at first. 2 down, 1 man on second. Kaman Mulak is the center from Duke, is now with the Houston Rockets. Dang it. Brandon Donovan is back up. First pitch is a strike. Another strike thrown in there. One and two to count. Foul ball. $66 pitches for Michael Boyd. Shout out to him. He'll probably go 6 innings for the Chicago Cubs. That will be another quality start for him. He will take the lead on the team for quality starts this season. And to be able to hold this Cardinals offense, hopefully, scoreless would be huge for him through 6 innings. Hand the ball off in the 7th, 8th, and then 9th. Pitch down low, 3-2 to count. Donovan not giving in so easily. Not trying to go quietly into the 9th. And he will hit over to right where Matthew Shaw is, and he will get him out to end the 5th. Matt Boyd doing his thing for the Chicago Cubs, leading this team. Appreciate it so much. Headed to the top of the 6th. Chicago on top. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the park. Buy me a peanuts and cracker jacks. All right, y'all, and we are back. Chicago Cubs, back to it. Seiya Suzuki is up to the plate. New pitcher up for, oh no, King is still out there for the Cardinals. Seiya Suzuki hits one. It's a bouncer over the first, and he is out. Out at first. Thrown out by second baseman Zagiz, or shortstop Zagiz. No, second baseman. Hi, dog. My dog Lola came down to visit me, y'all, down here in my studio. Hi, dog. One out, nobody on. 2-0 to Pete Crow Armstrong. Fly out, 2 ground outs in this game so far for PCA. PCA will then hit it over to first base and be thrown out at first base. 2 outs. Could this be the first clean inning for the St. Louis Cardinals in this game? I just have to see. We'll just have to see. It's crazy, y'all, because we literally thought that the NL Central was going to be one of the weakest divisions in the league this year, with the Cubs easily winning, and that's not the case at all. Dansby Swanson is up now. 2-0 to count on Dansby. DY says, I told you before, Mike, my favorite Cub is Ryan Sandberg. I do remember you telling me that, DY. Oh, so much for a clean inning. Dansby Swanson shoots one over into left field. He does have a base hit. The inning continues. Michael Bush is up now. First pitch is in for a strike at 93. Bush is 3 for 3 on the game, but he's now going to be 3 for 4 as he is out. And that will end the inning. Let's see, y'all, who the Blazers chose. Cedric Coward for the Blazers. Bulls are on the clock. Let's see what the Bulls got. Let's see who they are picking at the number 12 spot. Appreciate all of you guys that are tuned in to the game, man, that are enjoying the Chicago Cubs Central Channel. Cubs are up. We are headed to the bottom of the 6th inning. That's right, bottom of the 6th inning. Cubs on top of the Cardinals right now. Let's see what we got, man. Let's see what we got. Also, I'm looking to see what the Cubs will end up doing in this. I'm sorry, what the Bulls will end up doing with this draft pick. This is huge right here, y'all. This is huge. Matthew Boyd back out there for the 6th inning. He will see Mason win first. His velocity is starting to leave him a little bit. You can tell last pitch will hit 69. He's starting to get tired. Get us through this inning, Matthew Boyd, and we'll be all right. That pitch is in there for a strike at 77. Bulls pick is in. Let's see who it is. Pitch up high. 2-1 to count. Mason Wynn is 1 for 2 with a single. 72 pitches for Matt Boyd. Pitch foul back. Two and 2 to count. And he strikes out Mason Wynn. Sit down. Filthy curve. All right, Burleson is up. First pitch is a ball to Burleson. Next pitch is popped up. Dansby Swanson in the infield, and he got him. 2 outs. Shoot. Hey, Matthew Boyd might be able to go 7, which would really help the Cubs, especially for tomorrow, because you already know that that Craig is not going to allow what's the name to go far into the game. He might pitch 4, maybe 5 strong innings. Show the Emanaga tomorrow. Strike 1 swinging on Wilson Contreras. Strike 2 is foul back. And foul number 3 is popped up. Michael Busch is there. 79 pitches, 6 innings from Matthew Boyd. Strong innings for Matthew Boyd. Holds the Cardinals scoreless through 6. We head to the top of the 7th. Next, y'all. My man DY says, pure domination. This is what you call domination. Hey. Let's hear it from Matthew Boyd, man. He has done his thing all game long. Really, really good. Really, really good. Let's see what we got here. You said something earlier, DY, about the Cubs. I'm sorry, no, about the shirt that I had on yesterday. My head of the table shirt. Yeah, man. I like the white one a little bit more than I like the black one, but yes, I do acknowledge our tribal chief, Roman Reigns. He is the OTC. That's right. And we always respect our OTC. Show Roman Reigns all the love. Hopefully he comes back sometime here soon. The Chicago Bulls pick with the 12th pick in the NBA draft, Noah Asangu. Here you go. He's a forward. Hopefully to replace Patrick Williams' sorry ass. Also, congratulations to Matthew Boyd, who pitched 1,000 career innings with this last inning he just pitched. All right. Cubs back up, top of the 7th. And Nico Horner puts a charge in the 1, and it will be caught by Burleson out there in left field. Sun's finally going down to St. Louis. I mean, it's probably actually kind of cool there now. PCA hits 1, little liner, and he is out. I ain't gonna lie to you. I gotta put my socks on real quick. It's kind of cold down here. Jeez. It's freezing down here in the studio sometimes. But you got to keep it cool because I don't want my equipment to overheat. Whew. Oh, Reese McGuire, a 2-home run game? Oh, just missed it. Just missed a home run. He almost put a charge into one. It is the 7th inning stretch, folks. Wow, that was close. He didn't get enough of it. I definitely thought he might have had a 2-home run game. That's been crazy. 6 home runs for Reese McGuire already. Your Celtics will pick in the 28th spot of this draft. So they got a little while before they get up to draft. Shout out to my baby mom / wife that's currently laying in bed watching this. We are having a kid here in 4 weeks, so you guys, I might be gone for like a week or so from the channel. Big Kev will probably take my place for that week that I'm going, just doing shows and getting content out to you guys. Like I said, because I'll be in the hospital with my wife as we are having our child, a future Cubs fan, a future Cubs, hopefully a future Cubs first baseman, second baseman. We'll see. But yeah, shout out to the wife. Love you, honey. Thank you for tuning in. And they will sit Matthew Boyd in the bottom of the 7th, hand the ball over to the bullpen. No reason to extend him. That's right. 1,000 career pitched innings. And we got Ryan Brazier up in the bottom of the 7th with an 8-0 lead. First pitch is outside. Second pitch is a strike. And Nolan Arenado will hit that one as a pop-up off the end of the bat. Michael Busch will have it, and he is out. Out number 1 for the Chicago Cubs. My wife giving me a hard time said, Mike, ... Okay, honey. Yes, I will be taking some time off from the podcast when my child is born. But Big Kev will have you guys faded. You'll be good to go. He'll take care of you. It's also not above me to do some lives from the delivery room either, because I just love the Chicago Cubs that much. So don't tempt me. Michael Busch with another good pick play. Out number 2. Seguiz is out. I don't lie to y'all. I'll be so lost when the Chicago Cubs season is over with. I'm like, dude, what do I do now? Because by the time Chicago Cubs season ends, football is on every Sunday, right? The Bulls won't start up until like another month or two. Well, that is unless the Cubs go far. Cubs go far, they'll all be playing at the same time. Cubs, Bulls, and Bears will all be playing at the same time. Now that's fun. 2016, 2015, 2016, that was fun. 2015, the Cubs were out by the time the Bulls started, but the Cubs and Bears are playing at the same time. Nolan Gorman is back up. He's 1 for 2 with a single, 2 outs, 1 strike, 1 ball, bottom of the 7th. And he will, get robbed by Nico Hoerner. Robbed of a hit by Nico. Good defense by Nico Hoerner. Ryan Brazier gets him 1, 2, 3, and we're headed to the top of the 8th. See what else is going back on with the draft, y'all. Check out this draft. See what's going on. Dude, how does anybody feel about the fact that the Atlanta Hawks got Porzingis to pair with Porzingis to pair with Trae Young over in Atlanta, and then they just got Derek Queen too. They're gonna be tall, man. That's Atlanta got some good pieces, man. They're gonna be all right. They're gonna be a tough team to beat. Tonight, Matthew Boyd recorded 6 innings pitched, 3 hits, 0 runs, 3 strikeouts. Another strong outing for Matthew Boyd. All right, Ian Happ is up. He is 2 for 3 so far in this game. This will probably be his last AB. Ian Happ did start the game off with us with a home run, so we appreciate him and his contributions to the Chicago Cubs' hopeful victory. Top of the 8th, 0-1. Svanson for the Cardinals is up pitching, and he throws in a strike, 97 miles per hour. Ian Happ will foul another one off, 0-2. And Ian Happ will strike out. First time tonight, striking out. 1 down. Kyle Tucker is up to hit. 2 for 4 with a solo home run, a single, and a stolen base in this game. He has a 291 batting average, 16 home runs, 49 RBIs. Let's see if we can get his 50th RBI right here. First pitch is outside. Second pitch is in there for a strike. 1-1 to count. Next pitch is outside. Another pitch outside. Check swing. Did not go. 3-1 to count. And pitch up high. All right, Seiya Suzuki up with an opportunity. First pitch in there for a strike. Seiya Suzuki is 0 for 3 in this game so far. Be nice for him to at least get a base hit. Strike. 0-2 to count. They removed Nolan Arenado from the game. Figured for them to be throwing in the white flag. They also, I think they also removed Wilson Contreras from the game also. And he's fouled it back. 0-2. See it, check the swing. 1-2. Now the count. Top of the 8th inning. Kyle Tucker is on first base. 1 out. Seiya Suzuki is up to the plate. 1-2. 2-2. Another foul back. 2-2, and we'll do it again. 22 pitches for Swanson. All right, let's see what you got, Seiya. Three and two now to count. And Seiya could not lay off of a ball outside the zone, and he will strike out. And he's very upset with himself. 0 for 4 game for Seiya. Not his best game. This one is coming down to the end, folks. Not too much longer. Not too much longer. Picker Armstrong. Come on, man. Get Boog and JD off the screen, man. I'm trying to watch the game. PCA is 0 for 1, 0 for 2. Appreciate you guys. Steady holding on. Whoa, PCA just literally all out of sorts, just swung his bat and the ball, lost both at the same time. Yeah, bat went flying one way, ball went flying the other on the foul. Thank God for that netting right there. Kyle Tucker is sitting on first base. 0 for 2, 0 for 4 in the game. 0 and 2 is what PCA is right now at the plate. And he will get one to fall. Finally, 1 for 5 in the game. And Tucker is on third. PCA is on second. Stretch that out to a double. Good job, PCA. 2 men in scoring position. Dansby Swanson's coming up. Oh man, that's crazy. PCA just literally swung that from the, like, he caught that. That was way out of the zone. And he just swung up on it. Dansby fouls the first one back. Dansby is 2 for 4 in this game. 0 and 1 right now, 1 strike. Two strikes in the game, both on foul balls, foul back. See if he can get one straightened out here and drive in these 2 runs. Really put this game out of reach. You got Swanson and Swanson up right now. Swanson is pitching to Swanson. That's weird. You ain't lie to you guys. 30 pitches for Swanson. Dansby will poke this one. Will it go foul? And it will drop foul. Paez could not get to that one. Oh, pitch in the dirt. Outside the zone. 1 and 2 to count. Kyle Tucker waits at third. PCA at second. Dansby fouls another one back. 1 and 2 still to count. Cubs trying to soak this one in, man. They are not going quietly. They got an 8-0 lead, and they are dead set on trying to do all they can to keep that. Pitch up high for a ball. 2 and 2. And he catches Dansby swinging. He strikes out. All right, Cubs with 8 runs, 12 hits, one error, no errors for the Cardinals, 3 hits, no runs. All right, y'all. We are almost to the home stretch here. That's right. Bottom of the 8th is where we're moving to. All right, guys. We're headed to that home stretch. We're going to be singing Go Cubs Go here real soon. Nice victory for the Chicago Cubs in this one, guys. And I know they say don't count your blessings before they happen, but Cubs look like they're on their way to victory. They will push the Cardinals a game back and keep those Milwaukee Brewers at bay. Hopefully they could do it today and tomorrow. Let's see who we got coming into the game for the Cubs. Michael Fulmer is going to be in the game, right? That's right. First time being called up. Michael Fulmer coming in to pitch for the Chicago Cubs. Just recently called up. All right, Foamy, let's see what you got. He's going to try to recreate 2023. First pitch up is swung on. Dansby Swanson up under it and out. One pitch, one out. As good as you can ask for. See what we got here. Pitch up high. This Garrett Hampson is back up again. He flied out and he ground out 0 for 2 in this game so far. He will hit another pitch and will fly out again to Kyle Tucker this time. Can anybody? Quality start from Matthew Boyd tonight. 6 innings pitched, 3 hits, 0 runs earned, 0 runs allowed, 3 strikeouts, 0 walks. His team leading 11th quality start of this game. Hats off to that man, Matt Boyd. He did his thing, led the Chicago Cubs all the way, a team that was reeling. 3 games, headed toward a 4-game skid, but no. Matthew Boyd said, I'm not going for that. I can't go for that. No. Michael Fulmer has 2 outs, 2 strikes on Donovan. Looking to strike him out right here and end this inning. And he got him swinging. Strike out. Nice. 1, 2, 3 from Michael Fulmer. Good job. All right, y'all. 9th inning, top of the 9th. Ready to close it out. I can't wait for tomorrow, y'all. Shota Imanaga returns tomorrow. Let me tell you something. It's going to be on and popping in St. Louis. And that man, Shota Imanaga, is going to be ready to pitch tomorrow. I cannot wait. I can't go for that. No, no, no can do. Shout out to everybody that's been a part of the live stream today. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. Literally, it is 9:03 Central Time right now. And yeah, man, Chicago Cubs started this game at 6:45. We're down to our last inning. Hey, DY, appreciate that, brother. Thank you so much. Michael Busch, first pitch swinging, and he is out. Hampson throws him out. Hampson is pitching for the Cardinals right now. He is usually, I think he's like their second baseman or a shortstop. He's pitching right now for the Cardinals. And up to hit is John Birdie, who sends one, but it is not far, and he is out. Two outs already off two pitches. And three outs. Matt Shaw is out. 1, 2, 3 inning on three pitches, scoreless for Hampton. We go to the bottom of the 9th. Let's close her out. Easy, ready, willing, overtime. Do, do, do. Been a fun game, y'all. Obviously, it's fun when the Chicago Cubs come out and dominate like they have. This has been resounding. This has been a resounding answer. All right, bottom of the 9th. Let's close her out, guys. 3 outs. We need 3 more outs. And we will send out Porter Hodge, former closer, coming out just to get the feeling right. 19 innings pitched, 5.12 ERA, 2 home runs allowed. First pitch is a strike to Furman. And then he will get a base hit. All right. Not out to a great start, Porter Hodge. Burleson is up now. DY says game over with. Not yet, sir. Not yet. We got to finish her off. Burleson is swinging hard. 1-2. And he will pop up. Dansby's running out. Ian Happ's running in. Dansby gives way to Ian, who will get the out. Tomorrow, we will see Andre Palante go up against Shota Imanaga. Should be a pretty good matchup. It'll be Shota's first start since May 4th. Michael Bush with the stop. Got one. Scott will stay as first base, make it to first. It's a good stop right there. One more out for the Chicago Cubs, and this one is all over. Porter Hodge will throw in a strike. Next pitch, strike. All right, y'all. 0-2, 2 outs. Man on first. Paez will spoil that pitch. Try to get him swinging with some off speed right there outside the zone. He did not go for it. 1-2 is the count. Heat and hit him off the hands. Porter Hodge is there for the third out and the end of the game. That's right, y'all. Fly the W. The Chicago Cubs take on and beat the St. Louis Cardinals in this one. This is the end of the live stream. I appreciate each and every last one of you for tuning in. Chicago Cubs win 8-0 Thank you guys so much. Matthew Boyd was dominant. We will have a recap show about this game, talking about the ups, the downs, the ebb and flows of the game. Thank you all for tuning in to this episode of Chicago Cubs Central. I appreciate each and every last one of you. Remember to fly that W. Remember, this is your number one spot for all things Chicago Cubs. Until next time.
Thank you for watching another episode of Chicago Cubs Central, the number one spot for all Chicago Cubs content. Remember to like, share, subscribe for more Cubs content.